on. Starting soon. Screen is off. Woo! Look at there we are. You think I got everybody in the right spot? Perfect. um, yeah, welcome internet.
What up?
It's
We
Tuesday.
I
always
got
open up
distracted
like
by a
old guys.
notification. But anyways, hey, what up? Welcome to session something of Arcanus Rebirth. Last time you all were currently in the throes of the trials of Roshanto of the Khazad-Runa libraries of Grimslav. It's a lot of words that, if you've never watched this and don't know what's going on, they mean nothing to you.
They
You are
sound dope
confused.
as fuck, though, right?
Yeah,
You are
that's,
confused.
that's what matters. You don't have to understand it. Sorry, I'm looking for the little thing I sent you guys so I can paraphrase it. You exited through the giant stone archway after finishing the previous trial and getting a overview of, as Emmanuel put it, the creation myth. And as you entered the doorway and your vision cleared, you found yourself on a desolate battlefield. Its chaos eerily frozen in time. Warriors of every kind, elves, dwarves, humans, they're locked into mid-combat against otherworldly monstrosities. The earth is scarred with the aftermath of destruction. Scorched soil, jagged craters. And at the heart stands a lone figure, towering and commanding, his presence unmistakable. A dark mage, arms outstretched, caught in the throes of an unfinished spell. A vortex of purple and black energy coils from his hands into the heavens, its malevolent hum thrumming against your senses. And you hear the voice of Roshanto echo around you. This, adventurers, is the folly of unchecked ambition, the weight of sacrifice that crushes even the strongest will. This mage seeks to save the world, to shield it from the threats beyond the veil. Yet, in his desperation, he's fallen to the darkness he sought to wield. Your trial is before you. Will you guide this broken soul towards redemption, pulling him back from the abyss? Or will you judge him unworthy and strike him down, sparing the world from his corruption? And yet, there is a third path. Allow his spell to complete and watch as the few lives are extinguished for the salvation of countless others. What is the greater good, and what cost will you bear? As your eyes fall to the spell itself, tendrils of dark energies lashed out across the battlefield, touching the frozen figures of innocent bystanders. You see their faces twisted in anguish, their forms writhing in pain. The spell is killing them, even as it promises salvation from the encroaching horrors. And the choice looms before you. Will you redeem him, destroy him, or let his desperate gamble run its course? As I said, the battlefield is a scene of chaos frozen in time before you. And you see this dark mage with his hands raised in the middle of casting this spell.
Man, so, yeah, we're still doing this for books or no? Because if we're still doing this for books, you guys are, man. I've never seen anybody want to go to a library this bad. This is fucking crazy.
It must be a really cool library.
I'm fucking
We're
pulling my
sure
sword
that
out.
he's gonna stop. Like this is gonna save a lot of lives. Like we're sure of that, or is that just what he's like? We're sure it's part
This
of the
is
test.
what
We're sure of that.
Roshanto is
A
told.
gamble.
Yeah. Well,
I
if a dozen people have to die, and if it's gonna save thousands, I don't. And if we don't do anything, this darkness will come and kill more than the people here, right? So
I'm in agreement with Merc here. Power he's wielding is to save people. Here's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Do we have a fair gauge of what side this wizard is on?
I'll say, as you say that, you can see the wizard's eye catch you all. Though he is frozen in time, he does seem to be cognitive as he watches you approach.
This is the mage?
Yes.
You there, mage. Why do you cast this spell?
He's frozen in time, man.
He looked at
His
it.
eyes, the mage's eyes flicker with a sudden awareness, almost breaking free from the frozen moment. His gaze pierces you as his voice echoes, deep and weary, yet carrying a faint trace of hope. It's like, you dare disturb my work? Though he growls, but there's no malice in his tone. His hands lower, and the swirling magic dissipates into the air. It's like these innocents, gesturing towards the battlefield, are the small price to save all of existence from annihilation. There is conviction in his words, but his eyes do betray a hint of doubt.
Annihilation from
Judge
what?
me if you must. Sorry, say that again, Andy.
Annihilation from what? Are you the annihilation?
Look around you, young man, and you can see in this frozen battlefield, elemental beings fighting, and creatures
Oh, fuck.
in the midst of battle.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'll just...
Are you confident? Are you confident your spell will stop this? Or is this a gamble?
Even if it's a gamble, worth trying, right?
Planes bleed into ours, and if left unchecked, all will perish. I use these lives of these lesser beings to save the
You
world.
had to say that.
Oh, yeah.
You asshole, the decision was so close.
Right.
If the trial is, we know that this is going to save more lives than it's going to cost, and it's going to stop this evil. As much as I don't like this mage, and especially how he refers to the people dying, I think he's not wrong.
I'm agreement. I think,
Regardless
regardless
of
of the power, yeah, I think if it saves them, then saves the majority, then what's a few lost souls?
So we do nothing?
I vote we do nothing.
Agreed.
I'm going to ask him one more question. Do you don't know of any other way to stop this evil without sacrificing lives?
This is the only path I know. If I am destroyed, or if you stop me, the rift remains, and the horrors will consume your world. Unless another bears this burden. But if you release me, I will continue my work.
Let's release him. Convince me.
I think we're
She's
missing
my sword.
context here, so I think we should let him do what he's doing because we're out of context.
This is your battle, friend. Finish it.
Oh boy. I just...
You never know with these.
I know, I'm like...
All those innocents are actually our family members.
Right.
Yeah.
We fade from existence.
Yeah.
We all die. We get back to the future.
Alright. As the mage resumes their spell, draining the last of the life force from these innocents, you see the rift in the plains dissolve, and the battlefield begins to dissolve around you as the mage looks you all in the eye and nods and fades as you all are encompassed in darkness.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I'm looking for my notes. Pew, 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 pew. I had more than this. Sorry. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Rochambeau, you all and appear in this like stone circular altar again, like room again that you previously had. You see Rochambeau appears before you again and goes, "You have completed all the trials laid before you. Now the door is open." And as you see these two stone doors open, will you continue to knowledge and self-learned?
Yeah, I mean, I'm walking through those doors.
You,
Mhm.
Rochambeau dissolves, fading into the darkness. Notes. As you, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. Too many notes. As you exit, you find yourself back into that room where you started the trials in. And you see Cordan stand up from his chair where he's sitting and goes, "Aye, you've proven your strength now, have you?"
I think so.
Rochambeau may be done with your lads, but I have one last test for you. There's been while you were away, there was an attack on the city, on the library itself.
Oh,
How
A
long were we
weapon,
gone?
a weapon of unimaginable power, a blade, the blade of finality, has been stolen from the library's vault.
Magic
This
blade.
blade can kill. This blade
Don't know
can
what that
kill
is.
nearly anything with a single strike, mortal or immortal.
do I know what that is?
I'm gonna say.
Give me a history check. It has fallen into the hands of the Duragar deep in the mountain mines. Seems they have been aiding the Goliaths who plan to storm the mountain. If this blade were to be unleashed, it could wreak havoc across the realms. We believe them, and he hands you a small map of the mines. We believe them to be heading for this mine shaft. Return it to me. Only those who safeguard the balance of power are worthy to walk these halls. Return it to me now, and earn your place, Emmanuel. What was your history check?
20. Not a natural one.
You have never heard of the Blade of Finality.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was that, Haven?
I'm actually going to message.
Okay.
Hmm.
You're messaging?
Yeah, I'm DMing you.
Oh, okay, you're messaging me, not
He's
Catherine.
breaking the fourth wall and he's messaging the
so confused.
deity
Yeah.
of DM.
All right.
Yeah,
He's DMing. No,
he's DMing the DM.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Whoa. DMing DM.
DM squared.
Yeah, DM's good.
What?
Yes, you may. You roll me that.
We're going. We gotta go further on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the map, see where exactly it is they're talking about.
10, 19.
Hmm. This is suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's not suspicious.
Yep. Just give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, what's the map look like?
I don't have a physical map, but it shows you a
No, I'm just-
pathway down into the mines
Okay.
to where he thinks that they are going.
And these are the people that have the sword, and we're trying to get the sword back.
Yes.
What are? Can you remind me
I'm
what's
gonna-
in the mines? Because it's been a while.
A
Do I
what?
know what's in the mines? In the mines?
What do you mean?
In the mines.
What do you mean?
Like,
Do
what
you
are
know
in the
what's in the
mines?
mines?
What are
They
what are
mine
they
for
mining?
materials,
Okay.
gold,
course.
silver, gems,
I
anything.
didn't
a
know
dwarf
if it was
would find.
like if there was something special in there.
Nope.
like a
That was never
special
said.
material that
Nothing
they
like
were
that. Nothing like that was ever said.
Mithril.
So I was like,
Possibly
What was this other dwarf's name? I forget.
for Dan.
Cordan. I'll look at Cordan. At all costs, this needs to get back.
At all costs, this needs to return to me.
I'll lean in. At all costs.
Whatever it takes.
All right. I'll turn back to the group. Are you okay to do this?
Yeah.
You're supposed to
Yeah,
go
we
along
should
with
do
it.
this.
Listen,
No,
all I
yes,
gotta
it's-
say is it's for books. Like, seriously, we
This
used
is
to
for-
skip
this
that
is
part
for a
of
sword.
school all the time.
I was trying to get.
Trey,
I was getting killed over a book. So
I don't
this
think
is
this is
serious.
just for books.
Yeah, this is serious book stuff, okay? So...
This is for
All
a
right.
sword that can
Also,
kill
Trey.
immortals.
Loot. Don't forget the loot.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm doing most things for. There's a good chance we're going to find something valuable down there.
Also, finding Calabar, we have to pass these trials and get this sword back so that we can.
Ooh, let's hope
Exactly.
he
Oh,
doesn't get.
Calabar with the sword? Do we want to
I mean-
kill Calabar?
It's. I mean, it's
I
too.
don't think we want to kill him.
If we're talking about the Duergar, like, that live on the
Okay,
mountain.
okay. We need to go.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Let's go.
Yep. Talk later. More action.
Right.
Like Jim hoarding Duergar.
The yellow one? It's in the kitchen where you put enter. I don't know, Kate.
Magical weapons
Alright.
and armor.
We're going.
We're going.
I'm assuming
Hey.
I'll lead because I assume I'll know this area better.
Sure. Give me a survival check with
Okay.
advantage.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay. You head down these winding cavern patterns and you travel for several hours. And the caverns with the 17th, so the cavern seems then go to bed. Use my pillow. Sorry. The caverns seem like eerily repetitive. The paths appear to like loop around a lot. And as you get to this large cavern, you can hear some dwarven voices in the distance.
Drop into the shadows and be like, shh.
And
To everybody.
can I hear what they're saying?
Sure. You hear in Dwarvish.
Mhm.
You hear one say, how long will we have to wait for reinforcements? They're not paying us very much. Get this blade. Hey, shut up. That big one looks like you could smash your head in with just his boot.
Hmm.
They seem bickering back and forth. And you see this large cavern with it seems to be like a sunken in hole or like a break in the floor that goes deeper. That has like a slight glow to it. from bioluminescence or things that are deeper. You can see a crude, like almost like log or plank of wood uh, between a break and the cliffs upward. It seems like like the cliffs go up and you're in this like little cavern area, and there's a log that goes across.
I would like to. Oh, I would like to pull out my sword and grab some ashes that I haven't like sprinkled over it, and it's gonna float out a little bit, and kind of wrap around each of you. Is I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Nice.
That's scary. I was looking to see if I had it, but I don't think I have it.
So
I think these guys might be friendlies.
We'll figure that out first.
I mean, it sounded like they were waiting for
us.
backup.
oh well, thanks for telling
are
me
we the
before I
backup?
cast this spell. Appreciate
You
that,
didn't
Emmanuel. I
ask.
know you're new, but
Well, now we can
mean,
look.
Well,
Now we can
well,
look.
let
Yeah,
one of us
go
run up
look.
and go check it out real quick.
Sneaky
Just double
people.
check.
I can
Because the
come with.
Duergar speak Dwarven too as well. maybe,
Anyone
so.
who is sneaking up, give me a stealth check.
I rolled
I'll
a
come with because I have
22.
a good perception. What
Plus-
is
plus
Pass Without
10.
Trace do?
plus
Plus 10.
Yep, buddy.
I'll stay back. I don't need to go. You guys got it.
I'm following
30.
21.
Actually, I do want to. I do want to.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 17. and I
Then
was
we
plus
all
10.
go.
We're all creeping.
Everybody going? Who's going? Raise your hand if
31.
you're going.
Oh, if you're out,
Okay,
Yeah,
you're going.
It's easier to raise your hand if you're not going.
Right.
Yeah, I know, right? So as you guys approach, I'll
26.
say with this Pass Without Trace with 30s and 20s, I'm pretty happy. Oh, it's my camera that went off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, whose camera went off? I don't know why mine went off. Sorry about that. I realized I couldn't see myself. You see 4 gray-skinned, white-haired dwarves, kind of lounging around.
Good call.
Walking behind them, you see 2 large Goliaths with great clubs in their hands. And at the edge, I'd say Haven and Trey in Havelock, you would recognize from behind this tall, armored Goliath. As he turns around, you see the form of Kiro, like standing at the edge of this pit. Holding what looks to be a dagger.
Get as close as I can before anybody does anything crazy.
We shouldn't do this. We should just turn around and go back, and it's okay.
Can I hear what they're talking about?
You can all hear
The Goliaths.
they're not really
have
talking
any-
about anything. The Duergar are bickering, and the Goliath are eerily silent.
Do
I am
see
going to
any-
move up close. Sorry. No, go ahead. I thought you were done.
Do I see any intent on their face? Like, do they look like they're like?
They
I
look
don't know,
like
I won't say like
they're
evil,
waiting
or,
around.
like, the Goliaths.
Yep, they look like they're waiting around.
They look miserable because they are.
All right, go ahead. I'm done.
I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna point to all the group that I'm with, like, to stay back. As I move, I just want to get. I guess I'm picturing like the Duergar, and then behind them are the like.
Here,
Further in.
Why don't I show you?
Hey!
And then I'm gonna bunker down.
Burke, before you move, I'm going to whisper to you as a distraction so you can.
You broke up right at the key moment. There. Yeah.
I can cause a distraction so you can them.
When I think I can get behind them. I need like the distraction could be for the strike. Like who should I hit, right? If we go into battle, is the way I'm thinking of it.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think I can. I just want to get closer and stay hidden, and then let you guys know more about this than I do, and figure out.
and hey,
Whatever.
don't go too far because
I'm already moving.
they, that doesn't last that far.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, and I don't get me wrong. I love having +10, but I will go with my own stealth if I had to. Like he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I would rely on my stealth if needed.
What I
I
think
would like to be
The
kind of like
confidence of that guy.
Look at him. Dick swinging. Don't give a shit. Merc's an idiot. This problem. He's a greedy idiot.
Position yourself however you like, guys. At the moment, they do not notice you.
Oh, I didn't even.
Timmy.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with you.
That's
wanna
why I
keep up?
texted you earlier today.
I know.
Noah came up to me at work today. He goes, "Timmy scared me."
All I said is, don't be mad at me.
All right. Here's what I would like to do. Why can't I?
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
I want to go, if possible, here. But I would go along the wall, maybe up around.
I'm gonna have
I think
Lily
as
stay back
once you
into
get away
the
from
hall.
Trey, I'd like another stealth check.
Yeah, that's fair. 24.
Solid. You managed to skirt your way, wait for them to look away, and skirt around that pile of rubble and loot.
Perfect. 'Cause I don't even know who these guys necessarily Kiro very well, but I know these guys do, so I'm gonna let them
Do the
suck-
first move.
or do whatever. I don't even know if that's the case, but I want to be. I'm like, you guys have a dog in this fight.
I mean, we met you at the end of the last time we saw Kiro, and he almost killed all of us.
Right. Oh, right. So that's all I know of it.
Something,
Yeah.
That's
something I will point out to most of you that might be the strangest thing right now. The last time you saw Kiro, he was transformed into this stone and air elemental creature.
Yeah.
At the moment, he looks exactly like the last time you remember he looked normal.
Oh God, I'm gonna do something stupid.
Love that.
I would like to step out of the
All right.
and like bow. Looks like it's trying to cross my back, but you know, as a hexblade, I can kind of just bamf it whenever. Hands up as I approach, and I'll just yell, "Kiro!"
The other Goliaths turn on intruders, chieftain. Kiro turns to you. Little elf, lowlander, what are you doing here?
I think their question right now is, "What are you doing?"
I am
What?
collecting my rewards. And he flicks the knife up and like catches it.
What do you need that for?
Conquering.
What foe do you seek to?
Give me 1 second.
Oh,
Oh no.
He's in a totally different like change of clothes. He's like shaved his beard. He's like, all right.
Sorry, my audio is going whack, so I'm just trying to.
you're good.
Yeah, we
You all
lost you
sound
for a
like
second.
robots to me.
Oh, still?
You might have to
Still.
close it all down.
Uh,
All right, guys. So what the fuck are we doing here?
I know.
So
Good question.
I want to shove him
Emmanuel-
in the pit.
Emmanuel doesn't know, so he's going.
You get
Right
the
at
dagger. You get the dagger and shove him.
Yeah.
why is
Why
this?
do you have
being
pass that?
Also, I really
I
want
just
to have a
don't have it
fight with
prepared.
my character, so.
It's always the best feeling.
Oh, I want to kick his ass.
I'm gonna kick my ass.
Yeah, oh, I'm gonna kick my ass so hard.
Okay, well, I can
Either way.
understand you, but you all sound like robots to me.
Oh, weird.
If I see Kiro start to charge, I'm preparing calm emotions.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm-
I don't know how many I can do. How many can I do? Oh, it's a 20-foot radius. Okay, awesome.
I'm gonna kind
I'll
of
do-
hold my hand out to him and think you'd give that back to the dwarves.
I think not, Lowlander. This is Kiro's prize. They don't seem to be aggressive or rushing towards you, but Kiro is refusing to give you the blade.
At least tell me who you want to use the blade on.
If you step closer, Lowlander, I will use it on you.
We are
I'm gonna
friends.
make a few feet. Sorry, while he's talking and being distracting, is it possible to move another 30 feet? I'll make another roll if necessary.
Chance, Caven, give me an insight check.
19.
I'm gonna message you.
Mm. If you look, never mind. Tim, did you just text Chance? If you look at Kiro's shorts, you can see he has a bulge.
I mean, he does. But
Could you imagine if Kiro had a boner right now?
he always does.
That was just for Noah. That was only for
Okay.
Noah.
One,
I made him leave.
I'm struggling with my audio.
Yeah. Okay. I just kind of like let my hand fall to the side. I don't know what to do here. I'm like actually stumped. And like I don't.
Do we think that's
like-
the sword? The dagger he's got?
I think that's the.
Oh,
I think
because
we all.
it's so small.
It could be, or I don't know.
I got my.
Does it? Can I see it? Does it look obviously magical?
give me an insight check. Oh, actually, let me double check on that skill check that I want to be. Just to be safe.
Two things from Trey. One, like I just sent you.
Sorry, give me an investigation or Arcana.
I'm pulling my bow out and I'm aiming it at the hand that the dagger's in. As I'm doing that, I'm trying to spot Merc and see where he is.
Okay. Again, no one seems to be attacking you. They all seem to be in a defensive stance, but they don't seem to be willing to be the ones to make the first move.
I got an 8.
I mean, it looks magical.
Okay.
I want to do something so bad.
Do it.
I know.
Do it. Someone
Please.
needs to. Someone needs
I'm
to.
gonna wild. I'm gonna for the first time wild shape.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
Oh, you've been a fucking cleric this whole time.
I dumped a couple into druid and I haven't really shown it yet. I'm gonna turn into a rat,
That's
something
awesome.
easy, and I want to skirt the room and then try to laterally move over to Kiro.
Okay. He will do. They'll do some perception checks, but
So for those who are looking at the map, I'm gonna like move this way.
oh fuck! He rolled a natural 20.
Okay, which one? The one that you're touching?
No, Kira did.
Kira did. Okay.
So you watch Kira's eyes just
he's a rat.
follow you.
I'm gonna like
It's
stop
just a
and
rat.
pretend to be a rat for a hot second.
Anybody else?
I'm
Um,
deciding on something.
I'm gonna walk up.
You lowlanders hesitate. You are scared of
Oh.
Kiro and his strength.
That is up to you, Riley.
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna decide
just
something.
lean over to Haven. Is he...
I like walked him. Are you guys? Oh, you're walking over.
I walked out. Yeah, I'm saying I'm walking out.
Okay.
I'll look up at
Do
Kiro.
you want dwarf man?
Is he friend or foe?
I think right now, a mix of both. I'll say
I'll wait. What? Hold on. What was the name of the sword? Sword of
Fatality.
Finality.
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 The blade of finality. It is seemed to be just a large deck.
Okay.
Guess I can get here.
Is that the blade of finality?
This is Kiro's magic blade that kills anything.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
yeah. No, it's. I'll look in. He's confirming it is.
Yes. So he's foe.
Well,
I need
no,
that.
Come take it off of Kiro's corpse.
Okay.
Oh,
While they're talking, I want to move again.
Alright.
I want any
I'll say
distraction I can
Kiro.
take.
What about one-on-one with this dwarf here for the dagger?
Oh boy.
Agreeable.
I'll like Jim from The Office, the
Yeah.
camera.
Kiro will kill a small dwarf, and then my men will kill the rest of you.
No
I'll,
weapons for the fight.
After me and dwarf fight, of course.
Right. No, I'm saying no weapons for your fight.
No weapons.
If I may, I'm
Do it.
gonna move up to him.
Do it. I don't like this idea.
No.
So
This
do
is
it.
insane, and I love this.
Do it. Do it.
I
Do
just
it.
have
Do
to
it.
say.
All right, this is my
shit.
plan. If I have the surprise,
Mhm.
come to grab it and telekinetic shunt.
Sure.
At
I
that,
think with the distraction that's going on, you can manage it.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. So
Yes, Bobby.
can I? Right
You're still
before
far
they
back,
start.
Riley. Remember that.
Oh
You're-
shoot! You're right. You're right. I'm
I
realizing
mean-
that.
I
You're
got
30, 45, 40 feet away, something like that.
40 feet away.
Yeah.
too far.
I will. Can I still stealthily move up 10 more feet? Like up to
I think you have to wait now.
or here?
He's probably gonna make you wait
Down.
because
That's still
he's about.
that's 35.
Yeah, no.
No, I
Alright.
can't.
I can't handle audio being the way it is anymore.
No, that's fair.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Wait. Could I? No, I don't think I can. Where's 30 feet from Kiro?
All right.
Like where I am.
Right here. Could I get here still being unseen?
To right to Kiro through to Duergar?
No. To where? Here, hold on.
Right
Oh,
here.
sorry.
Right here.
30
It'd be very difficult.
With
There's two
being how
Duergar.
small I am and having a 30?
you don't have anything.
You
to
gotta
hide
have
behind there.
shit to hide
I mean, your
behind
high,
to
This
stealth.
little
your high
wood
roll
thingy.
means that's a stick. Your high roll means
didn't know how
nothing.
big they
If
are.
there's nothing to hide. No, that's like a log, but it's not huge.
But I'm super small.
Not that small.
I didn't know how big they were.
You're like halfling small.
Yeah, exactly. They're watching out.
They're like 30 feet.
Yeah.
30 feet's like also there.
Do it,
Here.
Flash. Do it, Flash. Do it.
Yeah,
But
just
I-
roll
What's
it.
going
I
on?
want to cast
Do it.
something, but I
Do
don't.
it.
Flash
Okay.
dude does his thing first, anyways.
So the surprise is, while he's in the middle of talking to Haven and stuff, I come out of wild shape. As I
Okay.
come out, I put my hand on the dagger,
Okay.
and then I telekinetic shove him, and he needs
Okay.
to do. Unfortunately, it's a strength saving throw, so he's probably gonna save it.
I got 2 arrows going his way as soon as I see
Didn't
this.
roll well.
Okay, what did he get?
He actually rolled a 9,
Oh, he has to beat a 15.
but he is going to attempt to hold on to the dagger and bring you with him.
That's fair.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm
How
not letting
far?
go.
How far is he shunted?
5 feet.
Okay. Okay. He's going to try to. I'm going to do one more strength just to hold on.
Okay.
And you give me. Let's do an attested strength just to see if you can
Yeah.
hold on to it better.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
You do hold on better.
Yeah.
So he is stunted 5
Hell
feet,
yeah.
and I'll say he falls down to this lower level right here, and the dagger is in your hand.
Sweet.
I'm gonna say at that point, unless you guys have a really good way of like running away quickly, we're gonna roll initiative though.
I can technically.
Oh,
miss
no!
this.
As we
Hmm?
roll
I mean,
initiative,
we
sound
kind of
great.
can.
I can misty step.
Yeah, but Mert's on the
I'll
other
give
side
you
of the
one round.
fucking
I'll get
I'll
out.
give you
I'll
one
get
round
out.
to see how far you can get.
I just gotta pick the pocket somewhere before I leave.
They are gonna take
I need my loot now.
We're,
but
we're running.
so you know they will chase you.
Yeah, yeah.
No, let's kill him. You got that
can-
badass dagger in your hand now. You can kill anything with one strike, dude.
That's true. Yeah.
If you can't use it very well, I can get up there real quick. You
Merc, take it quick.
It should go to Bert.
can hit it right over here if you like.
and as soon as I see like K-Block come, I just want to be like, run back.
Yeah, run.
Mhm.
You guys are gonna be running for several hours.
This was an hour, like a several-hour trip to
We
get
can
here.
cause a cave in and
Correct.
keep him there.
I actually
I'm
had that
down
thought,
with
but
whatever
I
you
don't-
guys are planning. I just want to know what you're doing.
I didn't realize it was that far away.
Yeah, you
I'll
guys
tell you
traveled
what,
several hours to
Yeah,
get here.
hours to get down there.
Hey, I will present a meta idea just so the group can come to a consensus.
I dig it.
Hero doesn't have that much stamina. Running for
That you know,
hours.
that you know of.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The last time we saw him,
Big dude.
he probably could run for hours. I don't want to bring that guy out. So,
But
I think fighting him brings that guy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
why before we start booking it, because you have, hey, what is happening to my brain? Hey, Vok, you have Misty Step, right? So
Mhm.
you're booking it. Okay. When we leave, I will cast Spike Growth, which is a 20-foot radius after he teleports, which makes it difficult terrain.
I also have
Centered
yeah,
on
I
a
think
point.
We should roll,
So
I
I
think we should roll
will
like for like a
point
surprise
it
round.
here.
So what I'm going to do with your guys' planning is I'm going to go from initiative to a skill check.
Okay.
So the turn.
First round, Havelock, I'm assuming you Misty Step.
Right, and I can go over to where Haven is.
Okay. And then, Bobby, you're casting Spike Growth.
I'm centering it right here, which is a 20-foot radius.
Mark,
I don't know if you saw my marker.
you following their lead? You're the only one who's a little far away.
Yeah. So do I know what they're doing? Like,
I think you see what they're doing.
I also yelled run.
Okay.
Oh, you yelled run. Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't get nothing. Okay. We got the dagger, I guess. Against all of his better judgment, I guess he'll go for it, run for it.
Then what I need is acrobatic checks from everybody.
I'm fucking releasing my arrows at these Durgar. I don't give
I was
a
gonna
fuck.
Or
I was gonna run and drop kick Kiro in my turn and try to kick him off.
he's already fallen down like 10
Right, exactly. It would have given me the height. I would have
Yeah.
come down on top of him. So you said acrobatics check?
Yeah, give me acrobatics checks for running and
We
dodging.
can still fight too. That's still an option. This
No,
is
it's all right.
going well either way.
No,
Yeah.
I just wanted
Well,
to see if
do
I could
have
kick him in the
something that I
face.
would like to do to try to give. I wanna cast Summon Greater Demon.
19.
Oh,
Plop it.
that's
Wow.
insane.
Right.
Here's some spikes.
Solid.
Here's a
And as we discussed before, it's this arcane purple construct, like those purple constructs you guys fought, like almost exactly those constructs you fought in the beginning of this campaign when you were in Rivertown. I'll say, Trey, you probably get a little PTSD from seeing those things. Like, it looks just like those creatures all those months ago.
Yeah.
As this construct of a demon appears, I'm going to say the Kiro and the Durga, they start fighting it.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted for us to
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
taking
Oh, yeah.
away.
Nice.
So give me your
Okay,
acrobatics. And
I
at that
got a-
point, I'll say this check's good. You guys probably are going to get out of there.
I got a
Oh, hell
17,
yes.
and I have more spike growths, which brings their.
I'm still shooting
Yep.
my
Yep.
2
Yep.
fucking arrows at these guys.
I have
Dude.
one more spike growth, but it's fine. Oh yeah.
I rolled a
They don't
19
hit.
for acrobatics.
Okay.
I got a 17.
A
Okay.
6.
Oh, I got to roll for Lily.
I got an
A
8.
natural 20 for 22.
What's her
Heard.
plus? Acrobatics. This one.
15.
Sorry.
Okay. I'll say with
Dirty
all the
20 for
successes,
Lily.
and the very good distraction, you guys make your way up through the tunnel, and you get to just outside the tunnel opening into the city, where you guys can take a breath. You feel very confident that you lost him and you've returned it and you've got this dagger. What will you do?
We all fired like cantrips and stuff at like the tunnel entrance. Does it look like we can collapse it?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh shit.
What do we need this dagger
Yeah.
for? I'm sorry. I think I may have missed that.
Um,
This is Merc.
the Cordan, the keeper of the one of the keepers of the library, said it was stolen from their library and that you needed to return it to him.
Gotcha. Sorry. I know that we were going after the dagger. So
It was like
somebody...
Yeah, it was like the last test of our trials.
Well, it wasn't
Uh,
even. He didn't
it
even
wasn't
present it
intended
to you
like
like
that.
a test. He was just like, "I
Like-
need you to do this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could probably get something. They'll probably reward us.
I'd say that went surprisingly well.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you avoided you guys avoided a fight.
Yeah, we did.
I was gonna drop kick that big dude in the head, knock
I
him
was-
down that
I was
hole.
ready to fuck him up.
You talking about what you were gonna do, and then I was gonna
I was
turn on
not
that
ready
big
to
guy.
fight at all.
You guys are able to get the tunnel collapse, and you guys have a moment of peace with this dagger in Havelock's hand.
I
And the
totally
library is-
stash it in my armor.
And the library is a couple 100 feet away.
I think we should get this over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just want to state this was all for books. That's just.
I know it's hard because you're a teenager, but they're really important. Okay.
You know, guys,
Sure.
I was thinking
I wanna-
after this theft, you guys,
I wanna
that place
make
may
a-
not be the safest spot for that dagger.
Yeah. I want to make a
Thought.
point. Hayden looks pissed.
We should, like, you want to
Haven
take
looks
it?
pissed. Is that what you said? Haven?
Haven.
Hayden
I'm
looks
just-
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you mad about? We got out. You got the dagger.
Yeah. So I'll look at Emmanuel and go talk to your friend.
I would like to confirm that it is your friend first.
Hmm?
We need to confirm that it is him. If this is so important, who are we giving it back to?
The guy at the library, right?
I know.
Who's like Tim?
You
Who's
need
like
to
the
understand.
guy?
The guy?
Yeah,
I mean, your guy is Cordan.
right. But who's the guy?
There's several above them. I don't even know if you would have ever met the guy.
Right.
But would he know of the guy?
But I'd know who he is.
Yeah, you would know.
Just ask him
Who
if
he
he
is.
likes like
You know
peanut
one of
butter
his
and
titles,
jelly
you
or
not even
peanut
know
butter
his
and
name.
fluff. And if he picks the right answer, then you know that it's him. I mean, obviously. God, my sister and
Is that
I
the
used
red kind or the white kind?
I guess my point, Emmanuel, is that getting an appearance with your head. I can't remember what they're called right now. I'd have to look it up.
I'd have to look too.
But your head chronicler, your head keeper, the head guy,
Yeah.
that would be a lot of red tape.
Who? Okay, who's the highest level person I could easily get access to then? Because I don't know if I want to go straight back to Cordan. It seemed like he was
Anyways,
just the guy
padlock,
to
as I was
deliver the
saying.
news that they needed us.
What?
That dagger's not
More
safe.
than
You know, maybe it's not safe.
The
at
person.
I
library.
know.
I mean,
I'm
if it
looking
was
onto it
stolen
right
We'll
now.
talk about it
once.
before we get there. We'll talk about
Right?
it.
If it was stolen once, what's going to happen from it being stolen again?
I
I
think
think Merc
so.
has a good point.
I actually agree with Mark.
So you don't know his name, but you know that there is the keeper above all the keepers, who is the
Mhm.
levels above you, and he's known as the keeper of the Eternal Archive.
Okay.
I mean, you have
I'm
a
gonna-
general idea where his office is.
All right, I'm gonna take us there then.
All right.
Gentlemen, I hear your chatter. We're not stealing the sword. Jesus.
Why not?
Okay. First of all,
It's
Where
pretty
did you
cool.
already stolen?
take a big old step back before you start to. No,
could
number
say-
two.
It got lost.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
saying
Did we
it's
not-
valuable that needs to be protected, and maybe, just maybe, this library isn't the safest place for it.
I mean, or we saw a bunch of big guys with the sword and we decided our lives are valuable and maybe we would just walk out the front door, you know? Because who wants to die for this? Not me.
Approximately
just come
how
back, save it,
long
Phil.
were we down in the cave?
I mean, from getting there and
Like,
getting
I know
back,
we
several-
walked there, but like, how long were we there?
20, 30 minutes. That was a pretty quick decision making and
Yeah.
interaction.
Let's be honest, though, guys, that we can't keep the dagger anymore, anyways. Because if we did, we'd have to kill this guy. Point to the door, and we're not going to do that. So,
I think we can bring it to Cordan without any issue.
yeah,
Oh, but I want to make
guess.
sure it is Cordia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Peanut butter and
We
jelly.
don't know.
I look at
peanut
Emmanuel.
butter.
Well, I'm not gonna ask him if he wore his usual socks today or not because I'm not there picking up.
But we don't.
So-
We don't need to do that. We have someone that knows him, right? That's how we got here. I mean,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna look at Emmanuel. But you guys are, you're on the level, right? You're bros.
I wouldn't say we're bros, but I know him well.
Well, that's good enough. But, you know, I mean, just don't give it to him if you're suspicious. This is a test.
Hey Tim, I'm gonna ask my
Wait.
docent in secret if
Yeah.
it can confirm what I'm holding is the thing that we're talking about.
That's a good point, because we could have not got the actual thing.
We could test it.
We
I look at Emmanuel.
Your docent.
Hey,
Padlock?
Now we can steal it.
He's wearing his vest.
Your docent.
Hold on.
It is eerily quiet, and you get no response.
Freaking shoot! Oh, they have a block of my connection here. Dang it! Of all the times that I have signal, sorry, it's like a cell phone.
Yeah, can you hear now? You're like walking around
Where's
with
the connection?
Hold on, maybe let me stand up on this fence real quick.
Right. You pointed the sky. It's okay. All right. Well, I tried.
Let's go see your friend. If it's not him, then
I don't think we should
we'll
give the
deal-
blade to anyone we don't trust, right? You're
That's
saying you
why
don't
I'm
trust him?
hiding it. I want to find
Yeah.
out, make sure it's him.
Even if there's a question, we don't trust them, right? Like, I don't
Yes.
mind handing it over because somebody should give.
There's too
Reward
many
us.
nefarious folks right now.
Yeah.
Because we've got what's his face in the other room. We have Hero over there behind that stone wall, and who knows if someone else is after this thing.
Well, and that's kind of I mean,
Because yeah,
we can trust
Did somebody
him,
say-
but if it was stolen once, you know, that's
It can't be stolen again.
yeah.
didn't somebody
I mean,
say
I'm
they
sure
were they weren't sure the person could be trusted? Sorry.
I'm sure that they'll add more protection to whatever it is. I don't think it's our problem. We're here for one thing.
Where's all
let's
the
get
extra
going.
help? Looking up and down the hallways.
You're right. You know what? You make a good point. It was stolen easily enough, wasn't it?
You'd have
Okay,
like
let's
more
hand it back.
swans here.
Let's hand it back. Yes, yes. And we'll stay a few nights.
In
I'm gonna
my
hold.
many years,
I'm gonna hold pass without a trace for when we give it back. No, I'm joking.
Keep-
in my many years here, nothing has ever been stolen from the library.
See? Sorry. Ooh,
Hero, that big brute did it. How did he do it? If he could get in.
With help. Inside
Yeah.
help, probably.
I doubt he got in. He probably had some
Right,
lackeys.
paid, coerced. Fair enough.
Well,
Fine.
rat.
Let's go see what we can get rewarded with.
Go find.
Maybe make a
We'll find
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
a total loss.
Let's go.
All right, you guys are heading back to Cordan.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, I thought we were going to the big boss.
No,
We don't know
Can
who.
you make things look like other things?
Mm.
Can anyone here make things look like other things?
you guys head
I
back
have
into
thaumaturgy.
Fail code.
where Cordan is waiting for you. They goes, lads, so you found it.
I want to go up to Cordan and probably punch him right in the.
All right. Give me an
Maybe-
attack roll.
Yeah,
What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
I think Noah knows where I'm going with this. Attack roll. Oh, I'm not very strong. A 12.
Okay. Are you saying anything with this attack, or are you just tightly attacking?
Oh no, I'm saying stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cordan puts up his hand and like catches your punch.
Damn.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, trying to kill our friend, and a past friend, our fucking test, unacceptable.
As you say this, the form of Cordan shifts, and you see Roshando holding your fist. He says, "You have seen through the veil of deceit. Such insight in the whole library dissolves, and you're back into that stone entranceway." He goes, "Your such insight is rare, and it proves your minds are sharp enough to face the truth within these walls. You may enter the library of Carpezaruna."
What the?
I'm gonna leave.
And he
him.
begins to like fade away.
And I
Oh,
take out the dagger thing and see if it's still.
And it's not there anymore.
Oh, look at Berger. Like, there goes our chance at loot. Fuck.
I know.
You see the blinding light and the grand library with books and shelves of tomes and stone tablets and scrolls. And let's take a quick break there.
Ow!
Hell yes.
Nicely done.
That's
That was cool.
insane, and I love that.
Is back on, starting screen, and
I'm gonna
part
change
2.
up the music.
All right,
Okay.
good.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little retcon from after Rochambeau and everything goes dark, and you guys are actually encompassed in darkness. When the light begins to renew, Trey, you find yourself alone in that chamber with the spirit of Rochambeau before you. You have completed our trial, and now as a reward, I will answer the question that burns in your heart.
Burns in my heart.
For knowledge is a gift that not all are ready to receive.
Well, it's pretty cool. There's so many questions that. There's probably one I should. So, so my family has a hatchery, right? We're fisher people. We herd fish and all that. Sometimes, uh, the goblins will dam the river up, and we have to go. Well, I don't. Maybe I will now. Uh, I'm gonna be one of. Anyways, I mean, my dad's always, he's kind of set in his ways. But if I had some knowledge, like maybe prolong like the hatchery water or the whole system, I mean, I think, yeah, I think that's what I'd like to know, because I mean, there's like a whole town that depends on us for their fish. So if we could do it better, then we're bettering other people.
Your desire to help your family is a noble light, a reflection of your love and commitment. To improve your father's hatchery, you must think not only with your hands, but with your mind and heart. Look closely at the waters, the fish, the rhythm of life they flow. There is wisdom in understanding the patterns of nature and how they intertwine with the labors of your work. Ask questions. Learn from those who have walked this path before you. Seek knowledge of the tides, the seasons, and the balance required to sustain life. Do not fear change. Innovation, though challenging, can strengthen the foundation your family has built. What you add may not only help your parents, but honor the work they have done. And in striving to help, remember this: it is not perfection that builds legacy, but care, effort, and perseverance. Your hands are already shaping the future of your family's craft, one step at a time. Trust in that, and trust in you.
Trey's eyes are gonna uncross. Okay, okay. Thank you.
Haven, you find yourself in this dark chamber alone. Your friend's no longer with you, and you see the spirit of Rochambeau stand before you. I am sorry you did not like that last trial, but you succeeded with grace. Well, maybe not grace, but insight and wisdom. I can answer one question that burns in your heart as a gift. Ask it now, and we will receive your answer.
Even kind of so many questions are going through Haven's mind right now, and it's like, hey, like, do I ask about where one of the missing stone or I almost said Infinity Stones. Jesus, that's pretty much what we're going after, though.
Basically, yes.
But like where one of the missing ones are that we don't know where it is, or do I ask where Kiro is, or my family, and then it just kind of stops in his head and looks at Endo and he goes, did I make the right choice? Yeah, I know that's a subjective thing to ask, and probably you don't have answer to it, but I just
Right. What is wrong? Mortals chase these concepts as if they are unchanging stars in the heavens, yet they are but shifting shadows on the ground. Right and wrong are not carved into the stones of the universe. They are written in the hearts of those who perceive them. What is right to one may be wrong to another. And what seems just today may be condemned tomorrow. I cannot tell you if you are doing the right thing, for such an answer does not exist. Only you can decide what path aligns with your own truth. Ask not whether your actions are right, but whether they are true to the values you hold dear. And be ready to question even those values as you grow. Morality is a mirror, ever shifting with the light that falls upon it. Choose the reflection you are willing to live with, and remember that the stars eventually fade. As darkness overcomes you again as Rosendo fades from your sight. Havelock, you find yourself in that same chamber. Rosando appears before you and goes, Havelock, cleric of knowledge, what knowledge do you seek? Or I can answer one question.
I find that really interesting. But instead of knowledge, I rather seek assurance, actually. But in sharing that desire, I understand also that would be more foretelling than knowledge. So which the answer that I'm looking for probably can't be answered. Is my book going to be published?
That's what you waited for, Tim. That's that's what you waited for. That's awesome.
What you seek is already in progress. If the world survives, they will read of your tales.
Thank you.
Halflock like sheds a tear.
So happy.
Even Rosando shakes his head a little bit as the darkness encroaches. Emmanuel. Sorry.
Mhm. Hey, secrets.
So, you see
always.
This chamber, that chamber that you entered, that you're all alone, and you see Rosando before you. Emmanuel.
I'll take off my
What was your
mask.
title? What was your title again? You don't have your mask.
Oh, I don't have my mask. Okay. I can find out.
You're a guardian, right?
Maybe.
I think you were a
Oh.
guardian. Either way. I can't
Yeah.
remember. He goes, we'll say guardian for now. Guardian of the library, the libraries of Malin Way, of Kazaruna. I've watched you for a long time, but never have I been able to answer a question for you. What is it you would ask of Loshando?
I'll like drop to my knees. Not like in like a praising way, but in like a
Yeah.
defeated way almost. I feel compelled to leave this place. I'm so thankful for what they've done, but I can't help but I can't be rid of this feeling that there's something wrong. They've gotten something wrong. Am I to stay and fulfill my oath? Or leave and potentially
You ask if
do more
remaining
good?
within your order is the right path? Yet such questions have no single answer. A librarian seeks knowledge, yet even knowledge cannot define what is right for all. Your choice to stay may bring order to your life and purpose to your service, but it may also bind you to a path that's not your own. Rightness lies not in the act itself, but in the harmony it creates or disrupts within your soul. Does our order align with who you are or who you wish to become? Are you at peace within its walls? Or does their embrace feel like chains? Only you can weigh these truths, Emmanuel. Staying, leaving, remaining undecided. Each choice will shape you, but none are inherently wrong. You are the keeper of your own story. If your order's halls feel like home, then they are right for now. If they begin to feel like a cage, then perhaps it is time to seek the open horizon. To ask, am I doing the right thing, is to ask if you are living in alignment with yourself. Only you can answer that. And even your answer may change in time. As this darkness begins to encompass you, Bobby, you find yourself alone in this dark chamber. You see the spirit of Lo Shando appear before you. Little one, you have passed all our trials, and I gift you with the answer to a question that burns within your heart. It burns so brightly, I'm not even sure you need to ask it, but ask it anyways.
Where's my father? I don't need to know if he's dead or alive. I want to know where he is.
The one you seek is far from here, yet closer than you may think. They dwell on an island, surrounded by the endless embrace of the Oda Sea, a place where waves whisper secrets to the sands, and the horizon blurs the line between reality and dream. There, their path unfolds, tangled with yours, though perhaps neither of you fully knows it yet. You will not find all the answers waiting there, but you may find the beginnings of them. Alongside truths you did not know you sought. When the time comes, the sea will call to you, and you will know the way.
Oh, thank you.
Sec. Couldn't see Merc. It was loading consistently. Merc, as you the darkness fades and you're in this chamber alone, you see this visage of Rochandeau that you saw before. Sebastian, what questions would you have for an old spirit? A gift for passing our trials. I can answer one question that burns in your heart, but only one. A reward. The loot
It's a tough one.
you so desperately sought after.
I'm sorry.
I said the loot you so desperately sought after is here.
That's a good question. Hold on one second. I think the the loot I've been looking for. Actually, how do I dominate this sword of my hip?
Ooh.
The sword you wield is powerful and has dark secrets. It will seek to change you to its will, not his to yours. To dominate. It's not an easy task. You must give yourself over in order to gain control. But I warn you, this path is a dangerous one. Giving the demon that lives inside of it what it wants, while keeping yourself. It's not an easy task. But this is the only way to unlock the secrets it holds. Many have lost himself to it before, and many will continue to do so in the future far after you.
Much appreciated.
As the darkness encroaches, you see the doors open to this vast library filled with scrolls and tomes, and you see the rest of your party is now with you. And the library of Casa de Runa is open to you.
Well done.
Yeah, that was really eye opening.
Yay, books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to read them, Trey. I mean, we have a lot of smart people here.
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna read them at
We
all.
can. We could go wreak some havoc in this library.
I bet there's a bunch of books on fish here.
Yeah.
Probably a ton of them.
I've seen this.
Even-
This is a move my mom used to use. All right.
Find the one with the pictures.
Are there any picture books?
Uh,
This one's of this type of
Would you like to
fish.
go straight to Calabar or to
Yeah.
Bedford?
I mean,
Think
well, I think we need two things at least. Well, Calabar, unfortunately. And Haven, locations of the you-know-whats.
So
Let's
which
do both.
first?
I think Calabar, right? Or do we want to know where they are and then see Calabar in case things go tits up?
think the sooner we see Calibar, the sooner we can put that in our rearview mirror. Even
Long
though
as that doesn't
that's
ruin
not an
our
expression
stay.
in.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get away from Calabar though? Like,
I'm starting to think he might not be. And I look at Havelock like like I'm sorry. Might not be the bad guy this time around that we're thinking. I know. He killed you.
Stuck in a mindscape for seemingly forever, fighting each other, blah blah blah, and little things, I guess.
Yeah. You make a good. It's a, no. Conversation to be had. We don't have to go there right away. I just think it might be best to get it out of the way as soon as possible.
Well, I guess the bigger question is he under watch here, or is he a guest? If he's a guest, then he kind of could do whatever he wanted, right?
He's a guest.
So how could
And
we?
I look at a manual, right?
He's a heavily watched guest.
So if he does anything, is this frowned upon?
Has he done anything?
No, if he does anything, or
I mean, if anyone tries anything within the library, it is frowned upon.
it's like a sanctuary sort of.
Similar vibes, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Not full on
They're gonna-
sanctuary, I don't think.
they're
Yeah.
gonna mess up anyone who tries shit. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
definitely like they're
But it's not
monks,
like-
like
It's not like you're walking through the halls like this,
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, there's, I guess, reason to believe that he won't try anything.
I recognize that you all have other encounters with him, but as far as I can see, he's decent.
Do you have a record of the books he's taken out?
No.
I do.
You don't.
Light reading of, things no one
can
knows
get
how
it.
to read.
so wait, we're gonna get
I
in this
think
library and you guys aren't gonna read any books?
I just said we're gonna read books. We're gonna go talk to this douche first. I know,
Yeah.
attention span is like this. I know, I get it. You want to go find a comic book somewhere? I'm getting
No.
annoyed.
I don't even, I didn't read those.
There's
Alright.
there's
There's every type of book in here.
Bark.
yeah. Don't go through the beads.
Ones with the pages fall down.
it's just a stone tablet.
They're all chained together. All right.
So what we doing?
Well, if you have if you can procure the list of what he's been reading, we can read it while we walk over to him. I suppose.
Yeah,
wanna know
I
what
imagine
he
That'll
likes
take
to.
some time.
Dang it.
Wouldn't I have it though, since I was sort of like his person that was maintaining him, getting him his books.
I mean, you don't know what he's been reading since you left.
That's fine.
Up until
Sure. Give me an investigation check with advantage, and the DC's not super high.
Okay. Ugh. 5. Yeah.
I'll say his list is extremely long and extremely varied.
Okay.
Like, it's hard to pinpoint any one topic that he stayed on, to the point where it seems confusing.
Yeah, where it's like
If that makes sense.
farming, and then it's like a religion book, and then it's like
Astrophysics.
yeah.
I will say with a 5, he's been reading a lot of history.
Okay.
Lots of history.
How? Are there any really old history in there?
Yeah. Yes. Quite old. I'm assuming he reads even back to like creation stuff.
Oh yeah, he's read some of
Yeah.
those. A lot of, I'll say with that really shitty roll, and this is generous. A lot of what he's read is like pre-elemental war history,
Mm.
or like mid, like during, the times of peace before the elementals decided to wage war on Arcanus.
Okay.
A lot of that kind of history, a lot of genealogies.
Yeah, Havelock's putting some dots and connecting them together.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for getting that list. I think at least I'm prepared enough to go in.
Yes, it's quite a list, and I have a satchel, and I like shove the scrolls in there to like so they're like barely fitting with how many books he's read. Yes, he's
Alright, so you're gonna go find
fat
Caliban?
breeder.
Let's go find
Yeah.
Caliban.
Hooray.
You head down this grandiose hall with multi-level floors, just sections with ancient tomes and history books and books on every topic you can think of that these dwarves have collected in, roughly 1,000 or more years. And far on the 3rd floor, in the far back, you see a long, like, marble table with like gold inlets on it, and everything is very like brass and gold and white, with elements of like stone and regular stone in there as well. And you see a somewhat familiar face. I will say, much more human than you ever saw. Much more, looks like a very pale human. In similar colored clothing as what the monks in the library wear. Emmanuel, because he came to you with absolutely nothing. On.
Yeah.
And you can see stacks of books open and scrolls on a table, and you can see he's writing vigorously and reading the books, and he doesn't seem to notice you approaching.
Caliban. I have
Yes,
some people with me.
Right. Yes, of course. And he looks up and he looks Haven in the eyes and give me an insight check, Haven.
Oh. And,
His eyes dart from Haven to Havelock. Mostly.
16.
What you see in his eyes is just a twitch of fear. As he kind of like stands up and pushes his chair back and he goes, "You. I know you."
Yeah. Yeah, we've met.
And you see
Actually,
the
Matt-
half-cracked purple gem still embedded in his forehead. You killed me.
To be fair, you killed him. I'll point at Havelock.
Looks at Havelock and he kind of like in recognition he goes, "I apologize. I'm not myself when I first come back, it seems."
Hold on. This isn't the first time you've come back?
I vaguely remember you killing me twice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing.
The first time is just flashes, but I remember. You told me my name.
Calabar. Yeah.
You're here to kill me again.
We could. I mean,
I look at
what?
Trey.
He looks at Trey and goes,
No, surprisingly, I don't think we're here to kill you.
You don't think?
Well,
Well, you did piss a lot of us off and killed my best friend, so.
still wounded about
However,
that.
I killed you twice, so like, I get it.
It seems even. Though he seems to be alright, so.
Yeah.
What do you want then?
I mean, even if I may,
Yeah.
I'm more curious of what you're trying to find.
Trying to find
That's
here.
it.
I mean, let's be honest. You haven't always been on the.
He kind of relaxes and sits and and sits back down and looks at some of the books. I'm trying to find me.
In the history books.
Yes, I deduced I'm fairly old, and he pulls a few books in, and I don't think these 2 times are the first times I've died.
I mean, we don't exactly know your full history either, other than when you have encountered us.
Well,
But
Neither do I.
I'm.
No, I'm
Hmm,
I think I'm from here. And he pulls over a map and he points to Rimoria.
interesting.
I've
Can I
uncovered. Yeah, go ahead.
on the map that I'm looking at, because this would be Bobby's at the forefront of his mind.
Yep.
Can I see the name of the ocean that
The ocean
that
that
he told me about?
surrounds the ocean that surrounds the continent of Tillian is the Odyssey.
Okay, I didn't.
Mostly the Odyssey separates Cytera
Mhm.
and Tyrell.
Okay. 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 Thank you. That's all I wanted to ask. Thank you.
The name Calabar has come up several times in reference to Limoria. Though I'm still not there yet.
Okay.
No,
So, you're not trying to find anything more nefarious of things to do, are you?
I'm simply trying to discover who I am.
And if you find that out,
Perhaps my memories will come back to me or some. I'm not sure. I'm
You
not
know,
exactly sure how this works.
I happen to like you having amnesia right now. I would rather you not
Well,
find out who you were. To be honest, as
perhaps.
rude as that may
I-
be.
No, I don't disagree that I'll be honest, I don't know who I was before all of this. I'm not entirely sure that's who I want to be. I don't know who that is yet. I have suspicions, though, that I'm connected to the royal house of Rimoria. From my studies, at least.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do we have enough of a psychic bond that I could touch him and share who he was to me?
To you?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You can try.
Because I don't have enough of that telepathy,
but you can try.
okay. I'll walk over to him slowly. Calabar, mind if I try something?
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure. I gotta stop rolling that die. It's a 5 because I have a -1 on that.
I'd rather you didn't. I understand that I hurt you, but I don't exactly trust any of you.
I'm not gonna do anything to hurt you.
All the same, I'd rather you didn't.
Well, that's okay. I was gonna try and See if I could spark your memory. I'll start backing up.
You can do that.
I was going to try.
Yep. All right then. Do what you must.
Okay. I'll walk up to him and I'll through just like signaling with my hands, I'll put like my fingers on my forehead and then on his gem and think about my memories of him.
You do this, flashes of that struggle within the soul gem, being trapped and trying to stop Calabar from exiting, being reborn and regenerating. This constant fight of minds flashes before your mind, and Calabar like physically pushes you away to stop touching him as he like touches the table. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, but you must understand that I wasn't fully aware." Please don't do that again.
My apologies. I'll back up.
Calabar, do you know what this
He's
is?
got a big ass grin on his face, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is another outlet of my study, and he'll like bring in. I am unsure, but it is connected to my rebirth, I believe. But it is, and you can see like part where it's like fractured and a piece of it's missing. But my suspicion is that it's damaged, and that might be my memory loss issues.
Oh, is the damaged piece similar to the shape of something in my hand? Yeah.
You're
Uh.
fucked.
But
Do I get the sense? I do like a I guess like a religion check on it to see if I can feel any of my goddess's energy coming from it,
sure.
or
Do
like
a religion.
aura. Okay.
Religion
Vibe
check or Arcana. Religion or Arcana.
I'll do Arcana. 18.
18. I wouldn't say necessarily. No, I would. I would actually say that this item has severe energy of the Shadowfell in it. I mean, not necessarily the Raven Queen itself,
No fell. Okay.
but I would say with 18, you could probably gather it was forged in the Shadowfell.
Really want it. Okay.
But I believe it to be a soul gem of sorts, which I think when my body perishes, my soul is up here, and then it goes somewhere. And my body is I've woken up in a different location every time. Both times. Well, all 3 times now.
I wanted to ask this earlier, but oops. Is he bullshitting about not wanting to be who he was?
Oh,
Can
give
I
me an
tell?
insight check.
Good call.
17.
I would say he's conflicted.
Okay.
I would say he does want to know who he was. He's wary of remembering the memories in such a way that he gets them back, which I think is why he's researching historical books on who he might have been. It's possible that in doing so is forming his opinion of what he wants to do next.
Thank you.
Is there, you came looking for me. Why? It's certainly not for the same reasons I have.
No. Well, actually, kind of. To be honest. Saw you in a vision
Vision.
long ago.
Who I am? Or who I was.
Who you were. Well, maybe of who you. One of your past lives. I don't know how many you've lived.
I do not think this is akin to reincarnation. I have not. Though I have no memory, I think physically I'm the same.
True, but you said every time you die, your soul goes back into the orb, and what's to say that doesn't cause some type of reincarnation with memory?
I've not thought about that.
Yeah, I had a vision of you. And I don't know if I should do it. I'll pull off my glove.
Do it.
Uh,
Do it.
You pull off your glove.
yeah.
He
I'll
reacts
say-
visibly, like, and he touches just slightly the forehead. His forehead.
I feel like we're a bit more connected to that vision.
See, I do not understand. How did you get that?
Got it. Long ago. I was dungeon diving in an old ruin of the shadow of the Raven Queen.
Goddess of fate.
Goddess.
Was your memories affected as well? Have you died as well?
Oh shit.
Oh, he fucking died.
So Haven has like a realization right now, and he's like, "Oh shit, yeah, actually, yes."
Well,
I still kept my memories, but I lost a little piece of me, I think.
you lost some.
It's like his right shoulder,
Every
if I
time
remember right.
Every time I have died,
Just
I
use
have
something.
got,
Okay.
I have gained something back, more of myself.
Every time I die, I'm losing.
Hey.
But reversed.
This isn't the smiling one, is it, guys? No,
Reversed.
this oh.
This is what I'm thinking for like a day. Anyways, sorry. Go. Keep going.
I apologize. He's thinking of another nefarious man we've dealt with. Please continue.
There's so many of you.
Of me?
No.
You know,
Various
he's
people.
yes.
I apologize again for our previous interactions, but I do not consider myself nefarious. I am simply a man trying to learn who he is.
Well,
Killed a
this
man.
point in time.
You want to be the man. You want to know who you were. I don't think you want to who you are, because you don't want to be that man. Because if you want to be that man, we're gonna have an issue.
Who I am is who I am. I am learning about who I was.
Right, that's what I meant. You don't have to be the person who you were in the past.
Of course, that's why I want to learn. I have familiar connections to the royal house of Rimoria. I know that. And I'm just saying I was in a vision, and you have this missing piece of the gem that is in me.
I will describe to him my vision. I feel like that's a bad idea, but I'm still gonna do it. Yeah.
He listens to you intently and kind of like in shock at everything you tell him. You're telling me I trapped the souls of 5 dragon gods and then murdered a celestial
Yeah, you weren't the best of people.
and then created the gates that saved the world.
Right. Yeah, no, it's very back and forth with you, it seems like.
Hey, does he look like the mage that was in our trials? No?
You could see some similarities, I guess, being pale, tall, thin humans.
Okay.
But that's as far as I would say the resemblance goes.
That's a good question.
Um,
It was his great grandfather.
that was completely fictional.
It's canon.
We think.
I should need to look into. I need to look into this. The gates. There's a connection there.
Yeah.
So I was a powerful arcane user then.
Well, you would find that in the what was that book, Emmanuel? You said it was with the elementals, and I fumble. I go up to his table and I start fumbling through what he's got there.
Give me a investigation or give me an investigation.
Okay.
I'll give it an advantage though because you have the guide and you talked to Emmanuel about it.
Cool. Double threes.
Oh.
Ooh.
To be fair,
So
there's
that's
not much information on the creation of the Gates Eternal.
But do I find the sheet that has like what the elementals came into play and stuff?
Sure. Yeah, you can find history books on the Elemental Wars. For sure. You can show how they waged war across Arcanus. And then really that particular book really just mentions that then in collaboration with the Dragon Lords, the Gates Eternal were erected.
Yeah. So I would point that out and say this is the time frame, but it's not specifically stated.
So I understand you're seeking, but why? Why have you sought me out? You had a vision of me of a past event. I mean, we obviously have a connection. I understand, but you all seem to be such a large group for such a small task.
Well, to be honest, we picked up a few stowaways on the way. Yeah.
There must be more you're not telling. Which is your right. I am just confused and trying to understand the relevance of my life.
How long will you be here?
I am not going anywhere until I learn what I need to learn. But if I'm being honest, Haven was it? And he looks to your hand. I'm extremely interested in staying close.
Oh, we have some research we have to do, but maybe you and I can talk later.
I would enjoy that. You've set me down some paths that I had not considered.
All right. Well,
After I'm done tracing my genealogy, I'm going to look into these gates and see what I can find.
Quick question for the room. Would we want to procure or enchant some sort of sending? I think there was stones I've heard of before.
You guys have at least one set.
I have one.
You have one, and Vale has one at the Ingmar Academy.
Right.
Could we procure a second set?
Would that be something I could get?
Easily.
Calabar, would you like to stay in contact with us?
Very much. But I would like to sit down and speak with you again, Haven.
Yeah. Before we leave, I'll talk to you.
Emmanuel, can you make that happen?
Indeed. Calabar, I'll assign someone to be your new handler and aid you in the library. I'm gonna be, I think, going out with these gentlemen. And I'll make sure we have some connection.
I still do not understand what brought you to me more than our connection, but I am grateful for everything.
We'll talk on it later. And then, yeah, I mean, I'll look at the group and. All right. On to, I guess, the fun part, right? I look at Trey.
You all pick on Trey and you have your labs. Emmanuel, you're able to get yourself some sending stones. You can give Calabar one if you want to keep the other. And you
Yeah.
head to
Can
start-
I?
Yep.
I'm gonna get who's like a peer of mine that like I'm gonna find a peer of mine who I really, really like respect and trust, like my go-to guy, whoever you think that probably would be.
Okay.
I'm gonna assign him to be Calabar's, basically replace me, and I'm gonna give him the sending stone.
Okay. You find Orin. He's a trustworthy, stout, darker skinned, white haired. He's older.
Orin.
Yes. I do it.
I'll like look around. Come in here.
Is everything all right?
Mm-hmm.
Heard about your trials. You obviously succeeded. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Not many
but
get to do that 2 times.
yes, it was frustrating. I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I don't know yet, but
When will you be back?
I don't know that I will be.
He looks in shock. Oh, you're leaving.
No one knows. But I need you to take charge of Calabar.
Right?
He's more important, I think, than we know. Gut feeling. And I need a way to stay in contact here. Take this sending stone. He
Takes it from you.
he requested that he be able to keep contact with us. So that's for you and I and him and us. That's it.
Right.
If I need something, can I count on you?
Brother. Once a guardian, always a guardian. He does like the Ben-Hur handshake.
Thank you.
Count on me.
I grab the back of his head and put our foreheads together, and then I'll head out. Yeah.
As you guys head to start studying, I say let's end tonight's session there. Everyone who wants to study can start compiling a list of things you were going to study, so we're ready for next session.
Oh, we got you.
I want to know what Merc is studying.
I know.
That's
That
a
was
great
crazy.
question. That's the great question. None of you will ever.
Dominate demonic
He'll just,
sword.
he'll just be like vanishing
thing.
everywhere now. He'll be like invisible all the time. Where'd Merc go? Poof, there he is. He's like Nightcrawler.
Oh, that'd be so
The
cool.
goal.
Extracting a crystal out of a guy's hand for value.
That's the goal.
Loot.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, interwebs.
Yeah. All right, we got When Black Roses Bloom this Saturday, and I think we're going to be back with Veld Chronicles next Tuesday. I'll update the schedule, though. So we'll see you then.
Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we come back online and get the notifications of what we're doing.
See? Look
Yeah,
at
that. Do that.
every time.
That
Oh, wait. Did you sign off?
No.
Oh,
You said, oh, wait.
announcement. Well, I wasn't sure if you hit the button already. Announcement. Community Discord coming soon. Yeah. Just be a cool place to hang out, chat, get D&D games, whatever.
Fuck yeah.
Coming soon. Stay tuned.